Hi, welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am Corinna. I am the mommy. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, returning, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I know I told you in this morning's video that I was going to change Tami Ann, so I have my sweet little Tami Ann, the newest addition to my nursery. She is an authentic reborn, which I never ever thought I would ever have, guys. This is thanks to Julie and Jenny. And Jenny, if you haven't heard the story before, Jenny decided that she was downsizing her nursery apparently, and she wanted to get rid of one of her babies, and she got rid of her first this was her first authentic reborn, baby Louise. Now I have renamed her to baby Tami Ann, and she is named after Tammy from My Reborn Nursery, who has been one of my biggest supporters and is one of the reasons I have her, actually. She's like the biggest reason I think I have her, because she went over and talked to Julie the day that they were giving her away. And because I would have never been able to afford her, guys. Look how precious she is. Look how precious my Tami Ann is. And she's got the little socks. But I am going to change her for the first time for you guys, with you guys. You guys are going to join me as I change her for the first time. This is the outfit that Julie sent her home in. It says Mommy's Little Girl. Matter of fact, Julie ought to know, I had the perfect pants to go with this outfit. Oh my goodness, I got the perfect pants with this onesie. But I'm going to leave her onesie that's on her underneath on her. Just so you guys know. And I'm going to change her, and I'm going to put her in this Carter's newborn sleeper with the Santas and the reindeer on them, and the snowflakes with the reindeer feet. But I tried this with Hannah and I didn't like it on her head, but I think I will like it on Tami Ann's head. The little hat with the Santa and the reindeer. I think she'll look good in that, so I'm going to put her in this. Since all my girls have on their jammies today, have on sleepers, I am going to see if I can't get her in here, guys, for you. It's like really tough to get her. I've been trying for like the last couple minutes here to get her into the camera. So I want you guys to see me changing her. This is why I don't normally change on screen, is because I just don't have it in me. I know I've had quite a busy morning after I taped. Oh my goodness, after I taped, guys, I had quite a busy morning. I'm just trying to keep up with Jeremiah. Let's see if you guys can see. You guys can see my Christmas tree. You guys cannot see her. I want you guys to see her. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I am trying to get just her in here, which is like really hard because she's so tiny. She's my tiniest reborn. So just so you know, I can now do Mel's Tiny Reborn Tuesday, because I have a tiny, tiny reborn. Let me see if I can stand this up here. I have got to get myself a tripod, guys. I have been trying to do that for I don't know how long. And this weekend, had it not been for my stepfather going to the hospital, I would have had a new tripod, because we were going to go over to Best Buy in Lancaster and get it. I don't want to have her that close that you guys can't see her. So, sorry guys, but you're going to be watching me do this. I'll do it on my lap. How about that? And see if we can get it on my lap. I'm trying to get her, of course, everything just goes in here when I'm trying to do this. When I'm trying to videotape, everything just oh! Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. That's it gets to the point where I get tired of Chromebook bugging me about things while I'm trying to tape. I don't want to get too close to her. I'll just change her and have a chat with you guys. How about that? Then you guys can see what she looks like changed. But anyway, I've had quite a busy day. Jeremiah, he did wake up, guys. In fact, he waited to wake up till I folded the laundry. When I went to fold the laundry, he decided that he was going to wake up and like go. As soon as I open up the dryer, okay, this is how it goes. As soon as I open up the dryer, Jeremiah runs over to it. And then he ends up, he likes the laundry. He likes it when I get the laundry out. Oh boy, okay. Let me lay her down quick, guys, and see if I can get this off of her in another way. Oh my goodness, this is like not the easiest thing to get off of her, is it? Oh, she has a white onesie on underneath. Perfect. Perfect. She can keep the white onesie on. As you can see, she has a white onesie on underneath. And of course, she has her socks on. I'm going to change her socks too, I think, before I put the sleeper on, because I want her feet to be warm. It's nice. It's cold here. I still have to put all this stuff away that was sent with her. So anyway, but anyhow, Jeremiah decided to get into the laundry. And of course, I had everything stacked on the sofa nicely as I was folding it. Jeremiah was toppling it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put these Carter's newborn reindeer socks on. These are like, yeah, I guess they're newborns. But she has little newborn feet, so it'll be okay. I just want to put socks on her feet so she stays warm, guys, because it's going to get very cold here tonight. We're going to be down into the 20s in Pennsylvania tonight, or at least our area. So I just want to have her socks on her. That way, her little feet stay warm. As you can see, the socks on her feet. The socks are on her feet, guys. I don't want to get too close. I know, you guys are like looking at me and looking at the picture behind me. I've had that picture for a long time, guys. But anyway, as I was saying, Jeremiah toppled all the laundry. So I had to go back and just restack, refold and restack. You know, that happens in this house. Jeremiah loves to play, and so I was playing with Jeremiah. I was playing with him while I was doing laundry. That's kind of like how we do things in this house. As you can see, Tami Ann is still sleeping. I bore her. Mommy bores her. She says, Mommy, you're boring me. So I'm trying to get her changed so that I don't wake her, because she's so precious sleeping. She is just a precious little girl, guys. She is very, very precious. Oh my goodness, I love her so much. I just cannot take my eyes off of her. Look at her. Look at her, guys. I just cannot take my eyes off of her. She is just so precious. But anyway, Jeremiah, he decided to topple the laundry. But that's okay, because we love Jeremiah, right? And it's okay that he toppled the laundry. Now he's settled down. Of course, I turn on the camera and he settles down. You know, I keep wanting to do a video with him, with a game that him and I play. Oh, this might be too big for her, guys. Newborn. Well, no, it's not. It fits her. I mean, it's a little bit big. As you guys can see, it's a little bit big. It's a little bit big. I don't want it too snug. But this is so cute on her, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I want you guys to see this on her. See her in this outfit? Oh my goodness. And it's got the little mitts for her hands. I think I might just make the little mitts here too. You guys want to see the little mitts for her hands? There. Look at that. Her little hands are now in little mitts. Yeah, I've never done the mitts things with Hannah or with Stephanie yet. Stephanie, she's a little chunkier. She is the same size as Tami Ann, I realize that. But Stephanie is a little chunkier around the edges than Tami Ann is. Tami Ann is a little bit skinnier. So, each of my girls are different, guys. Each of my girls have different qualities. You know, Miss Mabel is the most fragile at this point. And I got this little brush comb thing just to brush out her hair. I guess I should wet it down a little bit, but she's got this hair on her, guys, that, as you can see, is just so you know, I already changed her diaper. Now I'm going to try this hat on her. I want to see this hat on her head. I want to see it on her head. I didn't really care for it on Hannah's, but on hers, I actually like the sleeping cap. Look at that. Look at that, guys. She is so precious in this. I got to show you this. With her little lovey. I got to show her. I got to show you guys her with her little lovey. I'm going to give her a little lovey. Now look at that. Isn't she so precious with that on? Look at that. Look at her precious. Look at this precious baby. Oh my goodness. You know, it is just so weird. You know, I'm going to say this. Have a little chat about this now. Guess I could have had the chat while I was changing her, but I just thought of this. Actually, I'm going to put this with her, and I am actually going to take a picture of the Santa Claus with Tami Ann and try to post it on my Facebook group page. I think that they would like that. But anyhow, I think that they would like that. Me posting that on the Facebook page. But I know I just want to thank you all for supporting me on Saturday, for your prayers. Please continue to pray for my mom. She really doesn't. Sometimes she has episodes where she doesn't remember things, and I just love that. That's got strawberries on it. Look at that. And so it's one of those things where, you know, I feel sometimes like, you know, there's nothing I can do. There is nothing we can do, although there is something we can do. We can pray. And there are medications that can slow it. But my stepfather sometimes cannot remember to take care of himself, let alone my mom. And that's what the hard part is, for me, is, you know, I don't know, dementia is just really bad. So just continue to pray for my mom. Look at these little hands. They're in there. They're in those little mitts. Look at that. Isn't she so precious, guys? I just can't take my eyes off of her right now. She's so different than Hannah and Stephanie and Mariah and Mabel. Well, Mabel's silicone, so she's partial silicone, so she's different from her sisters anyway. But her little lovey, the white bear I got from the Dollar Tree with the little bells on it. Give her that. She also has the little unicorn lovey that Julie sent for her. So anyway, I know I have the iPad is actually sitting on my lap now. But anyhow, let's see. Here's a good topic. We talked about families this morning. What about your family? I know I pray for my sisters. And, you know, I just know that I am part of God's family, and that that regardless of how my sisters treat me, I have come to a decision that I am still very important to God, and that I am important to Him. And let me see if I can get this so I can get her. Oh, Tami Ann, stay up here. Oh no, you guys can't see Tami Ann then. Sorry, I want you guys to see her, because she is like, I want her to be the center of attention right now, because she is just so sweet. And so, you know, we talked about families, and you know, my sisters don't talk to me, and I feel left out. I feel like I'm not part of my family, but I am part of the family of God, and that's really important. Last year, I would sit and I was just in a battle, and the Lord was just like, you know what, you're part of my family. And God the Father was like, I am your Father. And that really is, that's all that matters. You know, guys, and, you know, sorry, I'm sitting here. I cannot take my eyes off of her, guys. She is so beautiful. I just cannot take my eyes off her. But Mom was boring her. Mom was boring Jeremiah too. You should see Jeremiah. He's laying over here sleeping too. But then again, after getting into the laundry, he'd be tired. But that is me changing Tami Ann. I will change her again tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do it on screen though, because I have a really hard time doing this on camera, guys. I just wanted to change her for the first time so Julie and Jenny could see me changing her. I know this is a little big on her because the sleeves are big. I might have to get some preemie clothes for her, because, you know, everything is pretty big. But I'm pretty sure this would fit Stephanie. I'm going to try this on Stephanie one of these days too. And I think she would look good in the hat. But anyhow, you know, we talked about families. We talked about how different they can be. You know, just like Mabel's partial silicone, Mariah, and I'm pretty sure Stephanie are made out of bread dough. Hannah is, of course, soft vinyl. And, of course, I now have Tami Ann, who is an authentic reborn. I'm assuming she's made out of hard vinyl. I don't quite know what she's made out of. I would have to, like, read some stuff on her. I have to do some research and see. But then I got my Jeremiah laying over here, who has fur. He is about the loudest out of all of them. That I will tell you. You know, just how different we all are. You know, but it's good. God made us different for a reason. I don't know why He wants me to talk about differences, but He does. You know, God made us different. And it's a good thing. I have my story, and I'm probably going to I'll tell it again. The story about the adventures of Mabel, the maple tree, that I wrote myself, on just how different we all are, but how unique we all are, and how we're all created by God. And we all have a purpose. God has a plan for all of our lives. You know, when I started this, I didn't realize this was actually God's plan for my life. And I could have never imagined this as the plan for my life. I thank you all for supporting me. That's what I think I'm getting around to. Because this has been on my mind, I guess. You know, for I know the plans I have for you, saith the Lord. Plans for hope and a future, to prosper. You know, He says that He has plans to prosper us. And each of us has a special purpose. And, you know, I don't know, you know, if I've ever told you, but I keep my babies on a schedule type thing. to keep them. They're in there napping now. Well, kind of. But Hannah's napping. I wanted Hannah to nap because of her big day yesterday. But anyhow, you know, we all have God has plans for all of us, and He has given us a future. And He's given that hope of a future to us. And so I could have never imagined ever that this was my future, that this is what God had planned for me. This is just amazing. And you guys are amazing. So I just want to thank you all. As you can see, Miss Tami Ann is like really tired. She had a long trip from Canada. It was a very long trip for her from Canada. So she's very sleepy. Maybe tomorrow when I show her for Tiny Reborn Tuesday, she will be more awake, guys. I am hoping to put her in a different outfit tomorrow. Not necessarily pajamas, but something else. Like a really cute outfit. I'm hoping it fits. I'm going to try it on later to see if it fits. Before I put her in the outfit, I'm going to try it on her. I have several different outfits that are possibilities to put her in tomorrow. But it's going to be a Christmas outfit. Because that's what we're doing. We're doing Christmas. So this is kind of like Dollmas. So I'm doing Dollmas Day 12, I guess. I don't know who hosts that though, guys. I'm sorry. I think it's at Tina's Reborns. I think it's Tina at Tina's Reborns. I think. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Because I've been doing Advent, as you can tell. I've not been doing Dollmas or Vlogmas. I've been doing Advent because I have that Advent devotional that I really like. I like some of the practical lessons in that. I hope you guys are enjoying that too. But anyhow, this is just a little chat. And sometimes when I have my little chats, you notice I go off on different rabbit trails because maybe my mind's not all there. It might be. But this is what Miss Tami Ann looks like in her little outfit, guys. As you can see, I want to show her to you. She looks so peaceful in it. And so I'm going to go put her back in the bouncer. I have a diabetes coaching appointment in 20 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here. It's a phone appointment, so I don't have to go anywhere. But I'm going to get off of here. And I will see you all tomorrow for Toddler Tuesday and Tiny Reborn Tuesday. And I hope you guys, and Advent Day 13. I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day and evening. And I hope, thank you for hanging out with Tami Ann and I today. We appreciate it. Right, Tami Ann? I bored her. She's sound asleep. I bored her. But that's okay. She had a long trip, guys. Shh. She had a very long trip. And I'm sure it was very traumatic. So, and then she had to set it on our porch while we were at the grocery store. After church, we went to the grocery store. So she had to set out on the porch while we were out running errands. Because that's what we do on Sundays, guys. I don't know about you guys, but there's never enough time during the week. Well, for us, there's never enough time because of my husband's work hours. But for like, I don't know. There's just never enough time, you know, to get things done. But that's okay. I got my sweet little Tami Ann in my arms, and she's sound asleep. We might need to go put her down in her bouncer so she can take a nap. I will cover her up all nice and warm so she can take her nap now. Thank you for joining us for her first change. Tomorrow I will have her changed for Tiny Reborn Tuesday. Sorry, guys, but I cannot do changes on screen. As you can see, I cannot do them. And I'm hoping to post her with this Santa Claus. If you haven't heard the story of this Santa Claus, this was my Uncle Pee Wee's. And I got this Santa Claus I've used it as a decoration in my home. He died around Christmas like 7 years ago. 8 years ago. 8 years ago now. And I've had it actually up year-round on my one stand in the living room. And but this was his. So I'm going to try to get a picture taken of her in this with him today and post it on Facebook. I don't make any promises, guys, in my Facebook group because I'm still having problems taking pictures with my phone. If any of you know how I can do that and post it on Facebook, would you please leave the instructions for me in the comments? I would appreciate it because I don't know how to do it. And I'm in the Julie's Facebook group, and I have yet to post a picture of one of my babies because I can't figure out how to do it. I'm not very technically inclined, guys. I'm not very technical at all. It's probably so easy, but anyhow, I'm going to go put Tami Ann down, and I'm getting off here so I can put Tami Ann down, and I'm going to put her down right here so I can turn off the camera, and I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.